There's a sobering example today of the security risks facing the Euro 2016 football tournament in France. Ukraine has announced the arrest of a terror suspect after a months-long undercover sting operation. CNN's Jim Bitterman is following this story and joins us now live from Paris. Jim, this suspect was under surveillance since December. What have you found out about him?
Well, the fact is we know very little about him. The French authorities have not even confirmed the fact that he is under arrest, but the Ukrainian authorities, through their Secret Service website, have confirmed that they have this young man under arrest. He's thought to be a 25-year-old Frenchman from the eastern part of France near the town of Nancy, and he was caught with a number of very high-power weapons. He had 5 Kalashnikov rifles with more than 1,000 rounds of ammunition for each one of them. He had RPG rocket launchers, 2 of them, with rounds of ammunition for them, and several hundred pounds of weapons-grade explosives. He apparently told the Ukrainians that he had some targets in mind during the European Cup, the Euro 2016, that's going to begin here at the end of the week. However, French authorities have not confirmed that, and one of the things that is a little bit odd about this is that they have assigned this case to the local Nancy prosecutor, not to the main terrorism prosecutor here in Paris, and that suggests maybe that this may not be a case of terrorism, but rather of arms smuggling that was going on. In any case, those weapons could have been sold to terrorists at some point down the line with them.
That's right. Still major concerns there. Euro 2016, of course, is due to get underway this Friday. What are intelligence services doing about security, and what can we expect?
Well, they're constantly doing things here to reassure the public. We've heard everything from the president, or everyone from the president on down, confirming the fact that they're doing all they can to maintain security during the month-long Euro Cup, where there are going to be millions of sports fans here. We heard from the top police official here in Paris, the prefect of the Paris police today, and he says that they're adding yet another ring of security to the stadiums and fan zones. Here's what he had to say.
La création d'un périmètre.
We are creating a perimeter of close security, which is an additional security perimeter for pre-filtration, where the first checks are conducted, allowing the security of a first zone, a sort of security bubble, located before the checkpoints situated as you enter the stadium and fan zones areas. So we have this security zone that we call a security and hospitality zone, with visual controls, bag checks, quick tickets checks for stadiums, or regular frisking for the fan zones.
So 90,000 French police security forces mobilized across the country. It sounds like a lot, Linda, but when you spread those out among the 10 different sites where the matches will be played, as well as the fan zones, as well as the team hotels and the practice grounds, it probably is going to be something that will keep officials nervous all the way through, whether or not they've got the security under control properly. Linda?
That's right. It will certainly keep them very busy. Jim Bitterman for us live from Paris. Thank you very much. Well, still to come, Donald Trump is not backing down from his statements about a judge, and now his own party is pushing back. Will that be enough to force Trump to tone down the rhetoric? And new details are surfacing about the funeral for legendary boxer Muhammad Ali. We'll bring them to you live after this short break.